They are at the post, and they are racing. Good start. Uncaptured Dream reaching out for the lead. Louisianimal from the inside away in the second position. Morning Motivation a close-up third. Up to the outside, Samurai Islands to the outside of El Muzzin fourth and fifth as Pass Imperative advances down along the inner rail, and South Point full of run but nowhere to go as they run up the backside. They cluster up with 4.5 furlongs to go. Just about 6 lengths would cover the lot. In Louisianimal, showing the way of 3/4 of a length to Uncaptured Dream. The favorite moves a closer second. Morning Motivation for Jonathan Nance now third. Then comes El Muzzin, who overtakes fourth. Past Imperative is fifth. Still two. Back to Samurai Island, and South Point is at the back of the pack. The quarter 23 seconds flat. And Louisianimal is showing the way. The favorite Uncaptured Dream is under a heavy drive to come and get the pace setter, but is running in place at this juncture. Morning Motivation is third. From the backfield, warming up Samurai Island, but he's in the six-pat top at a home stretch. Louisianimal is still there. Uncaptured Dream is full bore to come and get him. He has a furlong to get to Louisianimal, who's shaken up by Edgar Moe. Here comes Uncaptured Dream to the outside. These two square off in the final 16th. Louisianimal is resilient. Uncaptured Dream is lunging, and Louisianimal standing tall. Louisianimal would not give up, and he won by almost a length. Uncaptured Dream was second, then about 4 lengths for the back, where Samurai Island and Past Imperative finished in a photo for the Shoto. Giacometti to the outside. They are at the post, and they are racing. Royally Bitter, Mythomania, and Giacometti, these three lead the charge past the wire for the first time. Now, Stormy Dancer emerges from between horses, and Stormy Dancer, fleet-footed to the front. Mythomania hugging that fence there. These two hook up early, and they match strides just about a length and a half in front of Giacometti, who settles long to the outside of Prince Simba. They are third and fourth. Royally Bitter has some pace to chase from fifth. Then it is down on the inside to Dartiga. Johnny's Moment to the outside of him, and he's a good dancer. We'll have to run by them all. The quarter 24 and 1. So up the backside they go. Stormy Dancer showing the way in the Gentry Silks to the inside. Mythomania second. Giacometti hard held from third. Royally Bitter is fourth with about 4 lengths to raise to get to his stablemate. His Prince Simba to the inside. Johnny's Moment is next. Ortega still second last. He's a good dancer, is still last, but now only 6.5 lengths from top to bottom. The half mile, 49 and 1. Stormy Dancer still leads. Mythomania, those two continue to match strides. Royal Bitter is third. Johnny's Moment up to the outside fourth. Giacometti full of run, but nowhere to go at this juncture, is back into fifth as they work around the turn. Just outside a quarter mile to go. Mythomania and Stormy Dancer still doing it up top. Here comes Royally Bitter, 3 wide third. Up to the extreme outside, long shot Johnny's Moment from the backfield. Prince Simba is full of run. And here comes Prince Simba, who's loose and charging. Meanwhile, Giacometti is all dressed up with no place to go as they're inside the final 16th now. Mythomania is still there. Giacometti's trying to squeeze through, but Prince Simba had a clear in an uneventful trip to win down the center of the track. Prince Simba wins it for John Howard, rolling down the center of the track in 1:46 and 4. On the night, the Boss Factor to the outside for Tim Gerton. They are at the post, and they are racing. The Boss Factor jumped well, cut glass, flashing speed. J.W. Ruckus from between horses, Hurricane Highway to the inside. Uncle Earl had a slow start, but is on the bridle there and into the bit, up into third. Dichotomy is second last, and Happy Camper is at the back of the pack. Cut Glass showing him up the backside, 3 parts of the length. The Boss Factor in the clear from second. Then it is Uncle Earl from third to the inside, Hurricane Highway. There goes Uzi with J.W. Ruckus up into fourth. Dichotomy is second last, and Happy Camper at the back of the pack. Here's the Boss Factor breezing up in hand to the outside of pace-setting Cut Glass. Meanwhile, J.W. Ruckus and the nation's 6th all-time leading jockey, the Ironman Perry Utes, coming with a 4-wide bid. Uncle Earl is sandwiched in between horses to the inside of that one. Then Hurricane Highway is 5th. 4 across the course as they turn on down for the money. From the inside, Cut Glass. The gray is the Boss Factor. Red cap, Uncle Earl. In the red blinkers to the outside, J.W. Ruckus as Hurricane Highway joins the party. Down the center of the track, here's J.W. Ruckus forging to the front. Hurricane Highway up to the outside, upset-minded. Here's Hurricane Highway rolling home down the middle of the track to win, to get up in the final strides in a photo there with J.W. Ruckus. and then it was Cut Glass and a host of others in 110 and 1. Full gate of 12 here to kick off the pick six with that carryover. They are at the post, and they are racing. Aviano took it, the worst of it, leaving the starting gate in his last. TJ Munning showing the way. There goes Ferryboat keyed up to the top, and Blacksmith Strong away in the third position. English Classic tucks in from fourth. From between horses, ZU at the races, hard held there in a tough and tight spot on the first turn as they work around that opening turn. Black comes up through midfield right to the outside of Mr. Man. Jimmy Dan is next, and it's Command Central third last. Juanita's Express second last, and after that compromise start, Aviano is last of them all. The quarter not all that quick, 25 seconds flat. And Farron Peterson going to work on Carol Reynolds' Ferryboat, trying to slow that pace and back it up into the field. TJ Munning's a favorite, will have none of that and comes to pressure to the outside. English Classic within striking range from third. Then 2 lengths further back, racing along in the fourth position. It's Blacksmith Strong. 0 to 100 against the fence. Jimmy Dan's full of run, but just had to touch the brakes there. Nowhere to go as they pass the half-mile pole. And up to the outside, Black is underway. Rounding the turn, the half, 49 seconds flat. Here come the closers. It's TJ Munning to the outside of Ferryboat. English Classic hard-ridden to keep pace now. Here comes Black with a 4-wide blitz from the backfield. Finding his best stride. Here comes 0 to 100, who's splitting horses, but going to be parked out wide as they race towards the top of the home stretch. Ferryboat held together good here by Farron Peterson, comes to the top of the lane and still has some in the tank with a 2-length lead and a furlong to find. Jimmy Dan now loose and charging to the outside, 0 to 100. It's Ferryboat shaken up, 0 to 100 at a huge number. He must be 60 to 1, is upset-minded, and here he comes after Ferryboat. Ferryboat still finding, and boom goes the dynamite. TPT at 29 to 1 gets it done here with Ferryboat for Carol Reynolds and Farron Peterson with a perfectly proportioned ride. 29 to 1 to start the pick six. Looking the field over here for race 5, and they are racing. And the starter got him in a perfect line. Several jumps after the start. Klimp's Muse was put in tight, and she is last. So on to the first turn. It is Be Up, who's up top, showing the way. Up to the outside, Chicadoro in between horses from second. Kendall Grace third. 2.5 lengths for the back. Quara Bravo is fourth, and a length in front of it, Belle of the Ball. Then it is Bell Area from between horses. Fireside Kitten stacks up in the four-path, making an early move up the backside. Tohoria is right smack dab in the middle of the field, a length in front of Under One Sky. Still 3 back to Colonel Abby B, then a couple lengths further back as they continue to run up the backside to Quarter Flash as they continue to run up the backside. The quarter on the board, 23 and 3. And the trailer still Klimp's Muse. Up the backside they go. They pass the half-mile pole. And Kendall Grace showing the way. Fireside Kitten to the outside, well held together there from second. Be Up to the inside third. Quaria Brava is fourth, up to the outside. Bellaria is on the move and right on her back as they continue to race around the turn. Dehoria is cut loose, but she's wide. Under One Sky's underway as they race around the turn. Many chances here. Half mile, 47 seconds flat. And Fireside Kitten comes to take the lead, but she's in about the 5-path and room at the fence for Be Up to come on through. Up to the outside, though, Under One Sky at a big number is coming at him. Here comes Under One Sky in about the 6th path, and she is 5 to 2 and coming at the lead here. Under One Sky trying to press on past Fireside Kitten, and Under One Sky, the co-favorite's going to go on to win, and win by almost 3 in the end. Fireside Kitten held second. Then it was Dehoria and maybe a photo for fourth involving Klimp's Muse in 136 and 4. Field of 10 all set. They're at the post. And they are racing in the late pick 4. Up top with an alert beginning, Sacred Rider will get the first call, but most speed to the outside is Quantum Leap on the run the first turn. Bugleberry now slides in through underneath, and it's Bugleberry showing the way. Quantum Leap is second, as Quick Master now backs off that speed duel from third. Sacred Rider is fourth and about 3.5 off the pace, and Poet of Life saddles up alongside Franco's team as they turn up the backside. Amended is next, and down on the inside, Solidify as they work around the turn, and straight up for the backstretch journey, Smokey Lee is second last, and at the back of the pack, a long way last, is Kazan. The quarter, 24 seconds flat. Quantum Leap showing the way past the 4.5 furlong marker, and the lead is just about 3 parts of a length to Bugleberry. Sacred Rider in between horses now moves a closer third as they make their entrance into the far turn run. Now, Company coming in Bugleberry for the pace setter. It's Bugleberry to the inside, narrowly showing the way over Quantum Leap, who's still fighting from second. Up to the outside, Franco's team now third. From between horses, Sacred Rider's fourth. Up the inside, Quick Master is full of run, needs us a clean place to go as Amended loops up to the outside, absolutely wide open to the top of the home stretch. 5 across the course, and here they come for the judges. And with a sweeping move, here's Poet of Life, who strikes the front with a furlong to go. Quick Master finally found racing room, is coming up the inside, but with 1/16 left, Poet of Life is still flying up top, and Poet of Life at 2.5 to 1 is going to the winner's circle. Poet of Life held off Quick Master, then from last, Kazan got up to be third. My Lily May to the outside. They are at the post, and they are racing. My Lily May had an alert beginning. Little Sister to Flashing Speed, and American Heights up the inside. So as they leave the 6.5 furlong shoot, and they link up with the main course. Up to the outside, Chameleon showing the way. American Heights to the inside from second as they run up the backside. A length and a half further back, racing along in the third position. It's Little Sister Sue. Texas Melody is next as they run past the 4.5 furlong marker. We trail back about 3 lengths to See Ya, and then up to her outside is My Lily May, and point well taken at the back of the pack. The quarter was 22 and 2/5 seconds into the far turn run. 3 furlongs to go. A dozen lengths would cover the field, and they are chasing American Heights, who's showing the way a length and a half to Chameleon from second. 2 lengths further back, Mystic Pleasure on debut is full of runs up into third, about to be second, as Mo Happy cuts the corner from fourth, top of the home stretch, and American Heights has shouldered the load and comes to the top of the lane with a 3-length cushion. The jock looking back for competition by the furlong grounds, and still will find that he's 4 in front. First-time starter Mystic Pleasure up into second from the backfield. My Lily May, 1/16 to go. American Heights on cruise control. American Heights corrals in victory formation much of the race. Debuting Mystic Pleasure was second. My Lily May photoed with Little Sister Sue in 1:16 and 1. Are at the post. And they are racing. Kentucky Cool with an alert beginning. PH Factor Flashing Speed. Elusive Target away in the third position. Bricktown coming through from the inside to be fourth as they run to the first turn. Up to the outside of him is Military Force, and English Challenge is at the back of the pack. They work around the turn just outside 6 furlongs to travel, 7 lengths from top to bottom. And Kentucky Cool showing the way, a length and a half. PH Factor has released that one, will let him go, but track from the inside from second. Bricktown in hand from third. Elusive Target tugging hard for the Bug Boy from fourth. Military Force is fifth, and a link back to English Challenge, who's sixth in trailing. The quarter 24 seconds flat. Up the backside they go, just outside a half mile to race, and PH Factor has come on through to take the lead. Kentucky Cool to the outside in second. Bricktown at 33 to 1 is third. From the backfield, heating up both English Challenge and Military Force, and Elusive Target now out the back door. Half mile, 48 seconds flat. No twist in the plot. Kentucky Cool and PH Factor still sparring for the lead. Military Force set to strike 3 wide. Meanwhile, Bricktown is fourth under a heavy drive. English Challenge is up into fifth, top of the home stretch, and Military Force comes calling for the lead as Kentucky Cool put PH Factor into the fence a couple of times. 1 furlong to go. Military Force driving by a length and a half. Kentucky Cool angles off the leader's flanks. Here comes English Challenge! And English Challenge motoring down the stand side, coming after Military Force. English Challenge up in time. English Challenge for Chrissy Estevanco at Margot Spot picks up his 8th lifetime victory and his 5th right here at Turfway at 137 and 2. They are at the post. And they are racing. Not a good start for the favorite. All that, she's last. Miss Arlington is first as they head up the backside. Rolo Bolo from between horses. Wicked Frost moves a closer third. Heartful Hope is to the outside from fourth. Then Negra Gata is a close-up fifth. From between horses is Fogo Island. To the inside, Keen Point's a length and a half in front of Blue Topaz, still four. Back to More Than Anyone, the favorite's on the move. All that is on the move. She's up into third last, and now at the back of the pack, do whatever it takes. 21-3, the time for the opening quarter. Miss Arlington shows the way, but Wicked Frost up to the outside. Heartful Hope, three deep, coming at the leaders. On her back, Negra Gata running well from fourth. Couple lengths further back, Blue Topaz is underway. Also moving with her is Fogo Island, top of the home stretch. Wicked Frost will turn first. Here comes Blue Topaz, who's producing a rally up to the outside. Miss Arlington to the inside as Fogo Island's found the front. It's Fogo Island showing the way. Blue Topaz to the outside is coming at her. Shake it up top is Fogo Island. Blue Topaz could not get by her. Fogo Island Corrales with a triple to close out the show. Won by a length and a half. Good effort from Blue Topaz on debut to be second. And all that got underway, finding her best stride too late. She ended up third in a photo there. 1-10-1.